So you've just finished doing your taxes. The next step is to take that information and put it into the tax worksheet. And once again, I'm going to hold down my command key because I have a Mac, or if you were using a PC, control click. And I have a new tab now with my tax worksheet. Now if you recall from the numbers that I was working with previously, the annual salary that I was working with was $45,300. The income tax amount is $5,081 on that amount of income. And you'll only need to change these two items in yellow, and you'll note that the other items, they change once you change the items in yellow. So again, the only ones you need to modify are the ones in yellow. You see a couple of oddly colored numbers here. The most important of these is going to be your total monthly taxes, right? So this is $712 on this amount of income, and that is the amount of taxes that you would pay on a per month basis. So actually in our personal budget overview, we're going to need to make sure that we set aside that amount in this red box, right? That's kind of why I have them matched in red. So we'll be putting that 712 amount in. Now there's a couple of other pieces of information that are calculated automatically for you on this page that I may as well show you while I have your attention. The Social Security tax, which is a multiplier, is based off of your income. So it's multiplied, your income multiplied by this amount is going to give us our Social Security tax. Our income multiplied by this number is going to give us our Medicare tax. All three of these, the Social Security, the Medicare, and our income tax, is going to go to total up to our annual federal taxes. Now, if you happen to live in a state that charges state income taxes, we haven't begun to take that into account. So that could be over and above what you're already paying in federal taxes. In the state of Florida, we do not have a state income tax, and so therefore we don't have to make any additional calculations for state income taxes. But depending on where you're relocating, you may have to pay state income taxes. The monthly savings amount. So what I've gone ahead and done for you is tried to calculate how much money is it that you need to put aside in order to fulfill what we have here in this savings section, right, where it has to be 10% of your income after taxes. So in this instance, on an income of $45,300, with a disposable monthly income of $3,063, I want you to save at least, if not more than, $306 per month. And that can be spread out amongst any of these savings categories, as the directions clearly tell you about. Aside from that, we kind of get an idea for what we're putting into this savings account on a yearly basis, which is $3,675, and what we really have as disposable, right? So our real disposable income is this $3,063, and after we've taken away the amount that we're going to be putting into savings, the remaining amount is $2,757. So that's what we have left to spend. So interesting to note that we started with $3,700. If we just take the annual salary and divide by 12, we got to subtract our annual federal, our monthly federal taxes. Then we get an amount, and then after that, we still have to put aside some money for savings so that we can retire very comfortably. And now that amount here is $2,757. So when you go forward and you start to spend the money, you want a budget to spend the $2,757 and not the $3,775. Hope this has been helpful.